October 8th, if I, like, get rid of everything below at the moment and just had talking head, actually, that might work. So this is the color schematic for pageants and peasantry that I'm currently resident in for one form of peasants and pageantry of importance. When you are a thermodynamic star crystal, that's my prop for that one, which is a different entity than this. There on my television this morning, there was a Rapago edition in this version of the United States of North America. I have a scrubbed version of television. So I was watching television this morning, and there was a scrubbed event that mentioned some beautiful place somewhere on this that I have never set foot in, that uses a different peasantry seal or flag. That would be this color, and this color. As a thermodynamic crystal, I'm just acknowledging that this peasant and pageantry exists in a place called, that was featured on, well, not featured, but there was a snapshot of their very important, I don't know the proper word for it because I'm in an English United States that doesn't give training to people while they have them in a prison. So the Azerbaijani, oh, les États-Unis, it just rolls off the tongue. It's like such a romantic, acknowledgement when it's spoken of in the jaw just right at a human level. So that's one. I have not met their people. I do not know their culture. They mentioned on the news. I love the name of where they live, though. I love saying the word. They mentioned it this morning that they are a very large real estate holding company of some sort, or they have lots of assets in real estate. I thought that was interesting. So when I went to NYPD, there's another country that their peasants and pageantry has none of this, only this with this color. Totally separate population. And this with this combo, there's a lot of that on the field. So I've noticed throughout my thermodynamic crystal serendipity here amongst you humans as a cocoon spirit. So now, when I went to speak to the NYPD 111th Precinct Kindred, I was wearing this outfit with this umbrella to purposely not make a combination that had anything with this involved. I took this out of the equation when speaking as a thermodynamic crystal to NYPD 111th Precinct inside of another flag of this, just so I had clarity without this color anywhere in the equation, because this color makes things very, very difficult in some regions or areas. It's a lovely color, but it also brings a whole nother dynamic that I was not trying to stir up. Let's put it that way. So today is October 8th, 2021, Century 20, Decade 2 plus 1 year. I arrived in New York, Century 19, Decade 7 plus 8 years. And I have been stuck here ever since. I think at Air Force One level, they call it growing two tails. I did not ask for these tails. Somehow I was subjected to these two tails by I don't know whom, because technically as a cocoon, I was already linked by clandestine to somebody different, and it was rerouted through some, what I call Oort debris field in Third Rock from the sun. But I'm currently in a debris field. It's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361. That's my microcosm. But in a larger area, it's New York City. In larger area, it's New York State. In larger area, it's North America. In larger area, it's the AM hemisphere, and then on Meridian. And then from there, it's Earth. And I was reporting earlier as well, the neon signature signs that are so abundant in other places in the local area, but afar. I do not know distributors, manufacturers, anything like that. I just know that they're highly toxic at their end of life cycle stage. And then in larger quantity, they become a problem without demographics coming involved. They become a toxic health hazard. And then they accumulate underneath our envelope of atmosphere, what keeps us healthy, on a repogal earth, on the outside of the earth. It accumulates within what keeps us safe and healthy, and where we currently walk on terra firma, it accumulates, and depending on the abundance of the neon toxic substance being released from, let's say, a sign of some sort, depending on the quantity, it accumulates and then it becomes unstable. So that's actually what I'm reporting on, trying to stay out of Tactical's way and trying to stay as mundane and flat as possible, trying to get and negotiate my way through special circumstance, special task force, and get to Mark's area so he's free and clear to come speak with me on cocoon issues, Air Force One issues, less the administrative, because I think they have me pegged as an administrative assistant. I just don't have a specific administration assigned that I'm aware of at this juncture, because I've been here so long without my proper owner, because of this Oort field of debris that erupted while I was held here within this time frame. I'm star 1978, star 8378. I'm in an alpha bet, an alpha beta, in a delta alpha gamma, large gamma looking like a lowercase r in alphabet, and the lowercase gamma looking like a lowercase y in alphabet as well, for the RY for rye. Again, it's Nicole and it's Cattaruzza. Cattaruzza.